May 6th, 2020. So 3 days before I'm supposed to do my, triathlon, my Santa Rosa Ironman 70.3. As you can tell, it's canceled, postponed, just like everything else this year. Don't have a date yet of when it's going to be. Still just been doing what I'm doing, training and, just living with Jen.
Hi.
Anyway, so I've had time to reflect throughout this, lockdown. And I got to kind of thinking about, why it is that I do what I do and kind of, why, I am the way that I am. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm doing what I'm doing because I want to live to my full potential. I want to find what my full potential is. Like, I'm in search of that full potential, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, everything, just every aspect in life. I want to experience what living to my full potential really is. Once upon a time, I had no idea that I even had potential. Like I said, I grew up, super athletic, just naturally. Like I said, I learned how to ride a bike when I was 2 years old without training wheels, like in a diaper. Played football, baseball growing up, was always like the superstar of the team without even trying. I never worked hard. Anytime I got tired, I quit. I never put in any work, and that transferred over into school. Now I realized, like in school, I was the same way. Whatever subjects I wasn't into, I didn't put any work, and I did just enough to pass, and that was it. So like I said, throughout my life, everything I've been through, at some point, I found out that I wasn't living up to my full potential and that I actually had potential and that I had the ability to get better at things that I sucked at, that I wasn't good at. And I learned that through doing jujitsu. Like I said, I started doing jujitsu, a white belt, just getting my ass kicked. I had never experienced getting beat up like that before until I went to jujitsu and found out, you can get better at something if you just work at it. I remember my first day in the jiu-jitsu academy, my instructor, telling me, if you want to get better, if you want to improve, all you have to do is just keep showing up. A black belt is a white belt who never quit. And it's true. I started off as a white belt just getting smashed by everybody, choked, armbar. I'm talking about guys half my size, and I just stuck with it and I kept showing up every day. The days that I was tired, the days that I didn't feel like doing anything, had to, drag myself to the gym because I didn't want to go. I would go to the academy anyway and I would just train and train and train and train. And eventually I became the guy that was telling the new white belts, just keep showing up. You'll figure it out. You know what I mean? A black belt is a white belt who never quit. Like I said, one day I just figured that out. And like I said, I started off sucking as a white belt. Like, I was strong, but that was it. I didn't understand it. But in figuring it out, I became the mentor. I became the coach. I became the guy who was giving the advice. And that triggered something in my brain. It was just like, you can transfer this into life, period. And I've carried that over to endurance sports, and I've carried that over into my work life, and I've carried that over into my relationship, and I've carried that over into my finances, and everything has just improved the more work I put into it. Like, I suck at everything, that adults do, but I've been putting so much effort into, each one to improve, and I've gotten so much better and understand everything a lot more now. And I see a lot clearer. And like I said, now I'm just in search of my full potential. I want to see my potential through all aspects of life. So that brings me back to this race. So this Ironman 70.3 is supposed to be a 1.2 mile swim, a 56 mile bike, and a 13.1 mile run, a half marathon. This is the third year in a row that I've missed out. Like I said in the previous videos, the first two races, I never showed up to the start line because of injuries. And this year, the COVID-19. So like I said, it's really personal to me because like I said, I've learned throughout this process of chasing my full potential, I've learned how to hold myself accountable, and I've learned accountability and how important it is that when you say you're going to do something, to follow it through no matter what. You know what I mean? If I say I'm going to do this, I need to follow through with that, because I got people that rely on me. I have, people that I would let down, or just even let myself down at whatever it is, and I don't want to move on in life knowing that I had the ability to do something and I didn't do it, whether it was because I was timid, because I was scared, or because I was nervous, or because I was afraid of people judging me, whatever the hell it may be. So, like I said, I removed that, that negativity from my brain, and I just do it. So I don't have access to any type of water. The lakes are closed, the pools are closed. I do have access to a bike, my bike, and I do have access to a place where I can run. So what I plan to do, like I said, since I do have the ability and this has been eating away at me, I'm still going to complete the 56-mile bike, and I'm still going to complete the 13.1-mile run. Like I said, this is the third opportunity that has passed. Just because I don't have, the big Ironman signs everywhere, and the lake and the people and all this stuff, and medals and stuff that don't really mean much, doesn't mean that I still can't complete, and doesn't mean that I still can't complete a goal and finish what I set out to do. I'm more than capable of riding my bike for 56 miles, and I'm more than capable of running 13.1 miles. Everything else is just extra, you know what I mean? I have an app on my phone that I use for my bike, and I'm going to ride the bike indoors on my bike trainer, and I will keep all the stats, the mileage, the power, the speed, everything will be on my app. So I'll be able to tell where I'm at and how hard I'm going, how easy I'm going. From there, I'm going to go out to a local spot that I usually run at, and I'm going to do my half marathon there. So tomorrow, I'm going to set out to complete what I started 3 years ago in 2018. I'm going to do the 56-mile bike, and then I'm going to do the 13.1-mile run. I'm going to get it done. I have everything set up. I'm working in the morning for a couple hours, and then I'm coming straight home, and I'm getting it done. You guys stay tuned. I'll have more for you soon. And let's keep getting it, huh?
Woo! He's gonna get it.
Woo! Mia's excited too.
Come
Woo!
on,
Woo! Woo! Mia! Woo! Woo! Look. All right, so this is gonna be my setup for tomorrow. As you can see, I got my bike here in the house. I've got my sunglasses for when I run, my hat for when I run. I've got my heart rate monitor strap, my heart rate monitor over there charging. I've got the towels to rest on the handlebars, because when you ride the bike in the house, you tend to sweat a lot. So to keep sweat from dropping everywhere, I got my towels that I'm gonna set up on my handlebars. My shoes, like I said, this is my bike trainer, my kicker. So this mechanism here, like I said, it goes into your it's basically your back wheel. That's going to calculate my distance, my power, my speed, my cadence, everything from my ride, all the stats. That's the brain of everything. That's going to save. And that has Bluetooth. So what that's going to do is connect via Bluetooth to my old iPhone that I have my my apps on. So I have all my apps for that kicker, for that bike trainer on this phone, so that I can see it from my bike, and I'll be able to see my mileage and everything, my timing from there. When I'm done with the bike, I'm gonna hop off, kick the shoes back off. I'm gonna pick up my bag, throw my shoes on,